Hey guys, it's Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com. We're going to finish out our look at Talk Dirty to Me by Poison by checking out CC Deville's solos here. Still 2.5 step, and hopefully you've looked at the riff videos, the chords, and learned all that already, and you're ready to rock on the solos. So solos are really fun to play, really catchy and stuff, and got a cool little legato lick in there. So let's get to it here. We're going to start with some double stops, and we're going to start here. The 5th fret, all these double stops are just going to be on the G string and the B string. So we're going to be basically 5th fret on the G and 5th on the B. That a couple times. Now 3 on the B and 4 on the G. And then move that down 2 frets. And then now just the open strings. So we have this. Repeat that. Alright, now I'm going to slide all the way up here to the 12th fret here on both the G and the B. Now we're going to play 10th on the B and 11th on the G. Move that down 2 frets. Alright, now 7 on both the strings. And then it's kind of the same as the beginning of the solo. So all together. And then we're back to that same lick we started with. Alright, so let me play what we have so far. Alright, going to finish out this double stop section with kind of some tremolo picking. So down, up, across those 2 strings, you're still on the, now you're at the 7th fret here, on the G and the B. But then now it's going to be 8 on the B, 9 on the G. It's building up here, up to the 10th fret now. You're going to move up 2 frets, same shape. And then the 2 12s. Alright, now we have this little Bindi Blues lick, and it sounds like this. Alright, so that's going to basically do 1 bend at the 10th fret on the G string. Hold that bend, and then you're going to grab the double stop, now this time on the B and the E string at the 8th fret. Just across those 2 strings. So we just did a bend and hit that double stop once, and now the rest of them you're going to do the bend and then the double stop twice. So we have this once and twice. Now after the last bend, you're going to hit an open high E string. That gives you the time to make it down here to this legato lick. Now this is kind of like one of those falling down stairs kind of licks. It's just kind of just all over the place. It's pretty systematic though, easy to learn. So it's just all going to be the same thing, same lick at least, just through the scale across these strings. So we're always going to be pulling off the open strings. So here's the lick. All right, so it's pulling off 3 2 0 on the low on the high E. Same thing on the B. Now we're going to do 4 2 0 on the G. So you're just picking the first note and pulling off the other string notes. Then 4 2 0 on the D. So this. Now the hardest thing about this lick is muting the strings that you're not playing. Because if you just did, it just sounds like a bunch of noise. So you got to, I kind of follow it as I'm doing it. You see my middle finger comes down on that high E. I'm kind of following it and muting the strings that I'm not playing. Alright, so that's half the lick, and now you're going to go back to the G string and do 4 2 0 again. Back down to the D, 4 2 0. A string now, 3 2 0, and 3 2 0 on the low E. So we have this. Alright, and we're going to finish out the solo with All right, so got a little palm muting going here. That's 7 on the D string to 9, and then 10, 11, 12. They were all hit twice except for that last one. All right, now over to the G string. That's a bend at the 14 on the G. Pulse that bend and release to 12. Then do that again. And hit 12 a couple times. All right, and now we're going to do... All right, so that's just a quick down, up, down. Little burst of notes here. On the 15 on the high E. Then on the B. Then 12 on the G. And 12 on the D. Then you'll hit the open G string. And just kind of do a slow bar dive. Takes us back into that the chorus. Now at the end of the song, after you hit that big chord, we have another little solo there, and it sounds like this. All right, so that's just that little blues lick here. It's at the 17th fret, holds that bend on that G string, 15th fret on the high E, and then pull off 18 to 15 on the B. Now do that 4 times. Then over to the 18 on the high E. You're going to do a slow 2 whole step bend. Then back down and pick that note. And then just hit the open G string. And slow dive. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon for GuitarLessons365.com.